For a brief moment, pink sauce felt unavoidable. The hashtag alone pulled in over 670 million views on TikTok, and its creator reportedly earned more than $120,000 in royalties. But what began as a sauce driven by curiosity quickly spiraled into one of the most chaotic product launches the internet had ever witnessed. So how did a homemade sauce dominate social media overnight, only to collapse under numerous safety concerns in less than a year? Let's break down how pink sauce completely fell off. Before pink sauce took the internet by storm, its creator, known online as Chef P, real name Veronica Shaw, was a private chef based in Miami. At the time, she had fewer than 1,000 followers on TikTok, but all of that changed on June 11th, 2022, when she uploaded a video showing off her homemade pink sauce. The video went nuclear, pulling in almost 1 million views on TikTok, which was especially impressive for her first post. As the views climbed, so did the concern from viewers. So nobody else is thinking, why pink? I don't know, it's just an odd colour for a sauce. I bet it's good. I just can't get over the colour. When something edible is an odd colour, I just can't eat it. But instead of slowing the momentum, the pink colour of the sauce only made the product spread faster. She began posting constant videos of herself eating different foods with the pink sauce, and viewers soon began noticing that the sauce appeared to change colour and consistency in nearly every video. As pointed out by Sunny V2 in his video,
in its very first showcase, the sauce had a vibrant appearance, but in the TikTok that followed, the pink was slightly different. The color has changed so much. 2 days later, it was back to a darker pink, but 5 days after this, it was lighter than ever before, creating instant suspicion amongst potential customers. Why does it keep changing colors every video, whilst the sauce's consistency was also inconsistent? In some videos, it was thick, sticking to the food like glue, whilst in others, it was watery, dripping off any food it was put on. The fact that the consistency has changed so much really concerns me.
Soon after, pink sauce became available for purchase through her website, priced at $20 per bottle. Despite the skepticism, orders poured in and it quickly sold out. But as more orders shipped out, customers began reporting that their bottles arrived completely burst open.
Oh my God. Look at this! It don't even say pink sauce on this bitch. Oh my, it's gone. There's nothing else in here. Like, it's gone. Oh my God.
The packaging consisted of basic plastic squeeze bottles placed inside bags, with no protective seals, no insulation, and no temperature control.
Is one of the ingredients in the sauce is milk, and this is shipped over state lines, and it's packaged in just these baggies, like these small bags. There's no like ice or anything to freeze it, no dry ice to keep it cool. So you're just getting shipped hot milk. Also, there's no preservatives in it, so it has nothing to keep it stable. There's no way it survives the shipping process. Like there's no shelf life here. The second this thing leaves a refrigerator, it's on a tight clock. You have maybe like 1 good hour with the pink sauce before it just turns to nuclear waste.
Things only got worse for Chef P when many customers noticed that each bottle was labelled as 444 servings instead of 444 grams. The health concerns grew so severe that Penguin Zero issued a warning to over 9.1 million viewers, urging them not to eat the pink sauce.
Just its appearance is alarming. It looks like runny Pepto-Bismol. It looks like Majin Buu donated blood and it got turned into dipping sauce. It looks like the paint they use at glow-in-the-dark mini-golf courses. It just doesn't look fit for human consumption. And it turns out it's not exactly safe to eat.
What completely turned the situation for the worse was when she made a video claiming that the pink sauce was a prototype, and the viewers should stop judging a prototype.
You guys are judging a prototype. A prototype is when a product is not an official product.
However, a lawyer named allegedly Stephanie explained this wasn't even legal.
You cannot have a prototype of food, ma'am. When it is food, it has to be perfect, as in at least edible, at least not making people sick.
Several days later, during a live stream, Chef P was asked whether pink sauce was FDA approved, and her response stunned viewers. She dismissed the question entirely, arguing that FDA approval didn't apply because pink sauce wasn't a medical product, seemingly unaware that the FDA regulates food.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
People are really buying food from someone who doesn't know what the F in FDA stands for. It still blows my mind that anyone would buy sauce, or any food really, from a random person on TikTok. Isn't this woman a chef? How does she not know what FDA stands for? After being criticised by her viewers, she posted a follow-up video claiming that the FDA was at her house.
anything. We haven't shipped out any packages since, we have became aware of this issue. We also let our customers know that we are working expeditiously to correct any issues that we, are facing right now today for the pink sauce to be as successful as it needs to be.
However, many people quickly pointed out that the video appeared to be completely fake. One commenter explained, "Okay, as a director of manufacturing for everything from food to cosmetics, I will tell you that the FDA would not have come unless one of three things. 1. She registered, and they are coming for inspection. 2. A recall was issued for the product. 3. Someone died from ingesting the sauce. This is 100% fake. If they did come, they would have issued a halt on production until it is done in a proper facility following CGMP. That said, yes, it is a misdemeanor and Class 6 felony for the second offence." The situation reached another boiling point when she appeared on a talk show alongside one of her critics, who had sent pink sauce to a lab for testing after noticing a strange smell and glitter-like particles inside the bottle.
So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter. But I would be so interested to sending this to a lab, and University of Arizona here has a food safety testing lab, and I think it's like $300. I don't know if I want to put my own money in, if I'm that invested, or if we all Venmo an account, but I'm willing to send this to be tested.
Instead of welcoming the scrutiny, Chef P became defensive.
I think it's delusional to send a sample to a laboratory after you stuck your finger in it.
Pardon? What line of thinking is that? Checkmate. Why would you send this sample of my hazardous sauce to a lab? You contaminated it with your finger. Of course now it's going to be inedible. You've ruined the sauce. And the lab results are going to show it. All of that mercury and botulism, oh, that's from your finger. You absolute harpy. You're sabotaging my business, and stop harassing me.
Viewers felt that Chef P was refusing to accept responsibility, choosing denial over accountability. Eventually, Chef P paused production and admitted her mistakes.
My apologies. I'm only human. I'm not perfect.
In January 2023, pink sauce landed a major partnership with Dave's Gourmet, a well-established food company, decades of experience.
I'm extremely excited to announce that the pink sauce is partnering with Dave's Gourmet Hot Sauce Company, in which I'll have the opportunity to collaborate with food experts with over 100 years experience in the commercial food industry.
Under this deal, pink sauce was professionally produced and officially launched in Walmart stores nationwide. And for a moment it looked like redemption. But the comeback didn't last. Sales failed to meet expectations. And after 6 months, pink sauce quietly disappeared from Walmart shelves.
The pink sauce lady somehow got Walmart to sell the pink sauce. Well, apparently that is not working out well for her, as people have started to post videos showing that the pink sauce is going on clearance.
Shortly after, Chef P launched a GoFundMe asking for $100,000, claiming, "They lied to me. They are not paying me and are not being transparent about records. I have tried on multiple occasions to try and come to one accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. I have been silenced and financially sabotaged. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mum is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. I'm currently facing an eviction that has gone into default. The sheriffs can come to my door any day now. I need legal help. They are refusing to pay me the royalty that is owed to me." The fundraiser ultimately raised over $25,000. In response, Dave's Gourmet publicly denied Chef P's claims, stating that they had already paid her more than $120,000 and had even provided additional financial support beyond what was required under the signed contract. Public opinion overwhelmingly sided against Chef P, and the partnership officially ended. She attempted to relaunch the sauce on her own, but the internet immediately shut it down, and it reportedly sold virtually no bottles.
The pink sauce ain't made one sale this month. Not one single sale.
Now, the pink sauce website has been taken down, and her Instagram and TikTok accounts are steadily losing hundreds of followers each week. What was once a viral sensation has quietly faded into obscurity, leaving behind a ruined reputation and a cautionary example of how fast internet fame can disappear when trust is lost.